There we go. Going on a walk right now. It's crazy. It's not bad. Not a big deal. Yes, just getting some steps in. Well, I don't know. Probably Larry Mullen. Crazy fire still going on. Dallas's house is like where I did my Barstool show. Dallas's house, that thing's on flames. These fires, they're just bad. That's what happens when you live in brush. You know, we'll just say that. The terrain, everything coming into play. Yeah, go look at his Twitter. It's like coming right up. That's where we did the radio show. Where I was doing the Barstool radio show is where those flames. People are evacuated. So me personally, I'm not going to do any crazy periscopes, really. I'm not going to do any crazy drums. I mean, I'm going to practice a little bit, but I just can't do any kind of celebrating. How does that sound? I just don't feel comfortable doing any kind of like celebration while people are struggling, like with homes burning down 10 miles from me. You know what I mean? Great on Frasier last night. You got it. You know, so I'm just waiting. So if you're to ask me, I guess people could use some drums. You could look at it that way. I think I'll swing by the Comedy Store tonight. Good idea. Yes. Swing by the store. So I'm just kind of like, whew. It's peaceful. I mean, it's quiet here. It's just crazy. It's kind of surreal with the fires, to be honest with you. And it could be like a once in a century thing that we're dealing with here. And everybody that has been affected, I mean, having to evacuate. Think of all those people having to evacuate, having to go stay places, it's crazy. So I don't think it's appropriate for me. Well, I mean, it's happening. It's not going to, I'll tell you this, there won't be a Malibu fire next year. It's going to take years and years for that stuff to grow back. And so it's bad. Like, animals don't have a choice. You know, they're stuck in a stable. So it's bad all around. There's nothing, I don't know what positive comes out to deal with. Yeah, Burbank had the fires last year up in their hills. You know, so me, if you're to ask me, what part would affect me the most? Like, how could you relate, Brody? How could you relate with these homeowners? Well, I don't own a home. Okay, I'm just a number. I don't own a home. But I think lives being disrupted and that sort of thing, I understand that. It's like a bad travel experience. I've been through that. Times 100. So that's where I am in terms of being a rational adult, what have you. So right now, I'm just getting my steps in. I had good shows last night. I'm pharmaceutical free. I do have a tilted pelvis. I do have gangly extremities. I just need to say the words. I just need to say the words. Yeah, maybe somebody can put it. I just don't. You know, and here's the other thing. Frank was I'm not the guy right now. I'm not the guy. I'm not strong enough to do much. I'm just going to kind of focus on my comedy, focus on I think I think nationally, and I act patriotically. Okay, I think nationally, but I act patriotically. That's what I do. It's Monday. Good show last night at the Comedy Store. You saw it, so I'm happy about that. I mailed off some checks that I needed to do. I have to buy to get new checks. But right now I'm just walking. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing is walking. I needed my rest last night. I got it. So listen, again, I can't. People are suffering. There's no way I'm going to be able to crank out. I could if I had to, I guess. I don't know. But at least I'm going to get my steps in. I'm going to check in with you. You like that, so I'm getting sunshine. I'm getting my steps in. I did my apple cider vinegar. I did my iodine drops. I'm down to 207 pounds. 207 pounds today. You know, I've lost a few more since I started doing iodine. I lost a pound, maybe, even, and then I've upped my squeezing, and I've lost a couple more pounds. So I'm just letting you know. And last night, I mean, you see what I eat. You see me at Carl's Jr. You see me at Subway. You see me at the pizza places. Yet I maintain my weight. And then you can go, well, you just have a fast metabolism. Well, maybe it's I'm taking apple cider vinegar. Maybe it's I'm taking iodine drops. Maybe it's that I'm thinking thin. Maybe it's that I get like 8,000 steps a day. I don't know. I also eat candy. So you could say, well, how does Brody stay lean? Because I wasn't always lean. If you look at some of when I was living in New York, I was puffy. I've been puffy. I only started getting lean. I mean, I've always been, people think, oh, you're in shape. You're like a big guy. I've heard that before. And then I started getting lean. And why was it? I think I started putting the emphasis on walking, getting steps in, and I noticed it. And it's just a little. We're down to 20% battery. This will quit mid-scope, just like last night. Mid-scope, you know that. We will quit. I don't do clean eating. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I haven't. My eating can be better. But I'm letting you know that supplements work. That's all I'm saying. Then, also mentally, and I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. And the other thing is that I'm working on my stand-up. You saw it last night. I'll let you Periscope. I'm not crushing it. I'm not like tagging and acting out. I'm still missing something on that. But in terms of being like an interesting guy, like a funny face and energy, I'm nailing it. Okay, so all I got to do is it's jokes for me right now. So if I can get up there, I don't have to do crowd work if I have jokes. I don't have to wing it if I have jokes. I don't have to act it out. Did Mitch Hedberg act stuff out? So you don't have to. I can. I might. Am I nasally? Yes. Yes, I'm back to nasally. So, but the proof is in the pudding. I don't know what to tell you. I did pretty good last night, and I kind of was just like, it wasn't even a great set. I was just like focused, calm, present, grounded, and I did well. So imagine when I start really going for it. I can go hard for 12 more years. I'm just kind of like figuring it out. And then I'll tell you what, I've been off. I don't want to be on these, the medications, man. They calm you down. It is a buffer. It can be a crutch, but you don't need it. I mean, not everyone that's on it needs it. That's all I'm saying. And you can see that my speaking's been pretty good. Cutting back on the Red Bull. And here's the thing. I'm only telling you this because comedy is popular. Okay? Comedy is popular. And I'm getting to do comedy. And you're wondering, like, what goes in the mind of a comedian? I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know what goes into the mind. And then on top of that, I'll throw out some funny Instagram videos. Now, do I have a kid? No. Do I have a dog? No. Does my mom have a dog? Yes. Is Daisy in trouble? Yes. She is in the boarding. Daisy is with her friends, enjoying it. My mama's going to get her back. Things are good. I just wanted to check in. Again, hard to do a Periscope and be jovial when your friend's house is on the verge of burning down. You understand? Hard to be funny on a scope when you look down the shadow and you see your tilted pelvis coming through the sunshines. What's for lunch, dude? I still got to get coffee. Okay, I was up late. This past weekend, I was up to like 4 o'clock each day, 3 and 4. And, but I will put in my veils. I will go to the Comedy Store. I will, what will I do tomorrow? Prepare for tomorrow. I'm getting my steps in. I'll do some more steps. I don't know if I'll do a junior jam. Maybe I will. And also a junior jam is exercising. People don't realize you're junior jamming, you're on the Swiss ball. So I just need to learn how can I turn this into I need a Patreon at things. The deal is, I need to somehow turn these everyday activities into a little bit of income so I don't have to stress about income, okay? I don't want to do that. I'm asking for some help in the meantime until I get the Patreon going. I need to do that. I work at the Comedy Store. I get a cut of the door in the main room on the weekends. People know that's how it works. So that helps. But I need income because I've been screwed by Hollywood. But I need to take action. Again, I need to take action. I can call my agent and go, what's going on here? What's going on this week? I can call my manager and go, hey, what's going on? Just checking in. Maybe touch base before the end of the year. Exit meeting. Should probably do that. And then you got politics. I don't even want to get into that. We've got the politics. I really think bashing the president, you're putting out that negative karma. It's just bad. It's bad. It's classless. And I don't like it. And I'll tell you what, the more you do it, she's on the mic. I just think it looks bad. It's bad for, where do people bash the president the most? The Twitter. And what do people dislike the most now? Twitter. So it's just bad. I'm not even saying they're wrong. I'm just saying it's bad. So forget it. I think the Trump derangement syndrome is a real thing. And it's sad, and it doesn't help. And, if you want to say forest fires are an act of nature, then that's what it is. It's like, start being positive. Stop attacking the United States of America. We're Judeo-Christian. And it's not good when you start doing that. So keep putting out the negative energy. And, because I'll be honest with you, people don't care about celebrities in their homes. They equate Malibu with rich. I'm not going to get into that, but I'm saying, don't be negative. Be positive. Be nice. God looks down on you when you start doing negative stuff. Putting out negative, because America was founded. God matters in this country. Sorry to say it. Jesus was Jewish. What are you going to do? What are you going to do about that? Jesus was Jewish. And yes, there's extremes on both sides. I'm not getting into that. I'm just saying, like right now, why don't you try and chill on Twitter and stop putting that out there? That's what I say. I can't even read your comments. It's not even a political thing. But that Macron guy, F you. F you, you little weasel from France. Oh, I know your story. You don't think I've seen your story? Freaking, you married your teacher, your wife. You're gonna bash America? And you married? And I'm not saying you can't. I'm just thinking if you marry your teacher, something's off. So you marry your teacher, and then I've seen photos with you at these parties. So I'm not telling you can't marry your 61-year-old teacher. I'm not telling you can't hang out at these little underground parties. Go ahead and do that. But you start bashing America, F you. F you and that lifestyle. I don't want it. Okay, I don't want that lifestyle, somebody who lives that lifestyle, to have those values placed on me. And it ain't, because you're in France. Okay, you don't play baseball. That's why the Expos left Montreal. We want nothing to do with France. It's nice over there. But again, don't tell us what to do. People I don't care what you say, people like it when Trump takes on the press. They like it. People like it. Just don't let, that's all. The strike killed the Expos. He's 40, she's 65, but I love your croissants, though. I'm just saying the president, maybe the people are great, who knows? I don't think the guy's very popular. I went to Paris, I liked it. I didn't have a problem. But I'll tell you what, I have a problem when a guy who marries his teacher, who's 61, and he's 40-something, that's weird to me. So that's a weird thinking. I don't want your thinking on American thinking. Every bathroom you go into now, it's just a mess. Every bathroom, it's like they turned the men's room and the women's room, it's just bathrooms now. And it's not even, they don't even put the signs up. It's just like unmarked. And you know what? How do you like that, ladies? Guys piss on the seat. But you got to share it because everyone's sharing the bathroom now. That's what you want. See? You think it makes it better. It makes it messier. Anyway. We're at 10% battery life. If I'm wrong, I'm just letting you know. Stay positive. Be nice. Even if you have to bite your tongue. Find the positives in something. And you know what? You'll feel better. You'll make money. You'll be able to help people. You'll hopefully... It's based off those values. Baseball is based off Judeo-Christian values. Judeo-Christian values. A lot of Jews work in baseball. Baseball's open-minded, and it works. But you know what? You better hustle. You better pick up your teammate. You better not, those things. You better stand for the flag. They don't kneel in baseball. Baseball has a lot of Jewish executives. They don't kneel in baseball. They won't put up with it. So, and baseball is multicultural. They've got Japanese, they've got African American, not as many as they used to. They've got Dominican, they've got Venezuelan. They don't kneel. So, there are Jews that are kind of tough and push and get it. But then some don't either. Maybe they'll infiltrate baseball. They've probably infiltrated the Dodgers. That's why they haven't won. So you got to keep that out. These guys who treat them like robots. You got to be like a Gemini. You got to look at it both ways. You got to go to Arizona State and be a Sun Devils advocate. You got to look at both sides, work together across the aisle. I need to go to speech therapy. I need to do speech therapy. I think I should get used to reading out loud. Get used to reading out loud. 2 pennants, not good enough. Didn't win the World Series because they let numbers get involved. They did it by the book. And you know what? Sometimes you got to take the book and burn it. All right, I'm going to get going. Let me ask you a question. Should I feel good about this? I got to go upstairs. The battery's going to die. I want to say thank you very much. Should I feel okay about this scope? Time to be, and I just being opinion. I stuck up I went against the France guy. Yeah, coach, it was very funny. Thank you, Liberty. Guess that's the only one. All right, I guess it wasn't great then. I mean, not the good bookser though. Yes, feel okay. All right, feel okay. LOL. I'll take an LOL. LOL is better than feeling okay. Just being honest with you. Freedom fries forever. Freedom fries feel goodish. Oh, Haley. Taking a little junior jab. You always make me laugh. I enjoyed it. Okay? I mean, come on. We have things happening in this town right now. There's fires. I told you up front. I love the critique of our comments. Sure, I like open, honest opinions, whether I agree or not. Sass, feel great. Brody top off with London cop face. And you may have a great, better day. I rate this a 95.5. Call back to last night. 95 points. See, my mouth is dry, but you know what? It's probably from the vape pen. Who knows? All right, folks. Thank you. I will be at the Comedy Store tonight and hanging out and doing all that stuff. Have a great day. I got my steps in. I did apple cider vinegar. I did my iodine drops. I paid some checks that I needed to do last night. Now I'm going to go and work some jokes, do some emails, do some Instagrams, do some this. It just never ends. It never ends. It's just every day something new, something different. And you never know when you send it out if you wasted your time or not. You just don't know. I will tell you this: please stay positive. Look at the good and hustle and all that stuff. Okay. And don't be hacky. Don't do that. Don't fall for mob mentality. But look for the good in all. And see where that gets you. Probably to the middle of the pack. You look for the good in all, everybody will enjoy. But you will be rented. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Enjoy.